I'm Eric Hayden.
And I'm Jeff, also known as Uzengrin.
And this is Neon Static. I am hitting buttons furiously. How is everyone doing? How are you, Jeff?
I'm doing pretty good.
Jeff, you're not Nick.
I'm not Nick. No, unfortunately for everyone excited for Nick's particular je ne sais quoi.
Very nice.
He had to step out for the night, so I offered to make the trip up.
And I'm delighted to have you here.
It's great to be here.
Super great. It was nice to have you up here and get my butt kicked a little bit. That is not Nick. Yes, Messrs. Neon and Static. Neon and I think I'm Neon, right? If we're the two, because of my obsession with colors, I think if nothing else, Messrs. Neon and Uzengrin. On a Monday night. How you doing, Lucille, Sam, heyo, and we are all caught up in chat. That was easy. Nice
and easy. Usually at the start, it's nice and easy. This is why I try and give it 5 or 8 minutes. Just I
tried.
No, you did. I watch the numbers and see, but I don't know. It's also I'm realizing my streams are on the downswing for a little bit, and they're going to be on the downswing for quite a bit while, honestly. But that's all right.
Right.
So.
Are you done streaming for a bit now?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is like a last hurrah.
This is like a last hurrah. Yeah, I might try and get a Worlds 20 a 2024 recap video out.
Yeah,
but that's going to be edited content and on its own time.
It's easier to start and stop that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But no, it's the having to do small tasks and chores and get this item, get that item, and figure out all these different things. Kind of time of the year. So.
Yeah. It's the best ASA player in the world. I mean, come on. Why the /J? Let's make it.
We should have gotten Jai to come out for that one, but...
Yeah, maybe Jai has a stronger claim to that title,
Jai
I guess.
has a much stronger claim to that title this year, for sure.
Yeah, Jai's a wrecking ball with ASA Group.
Yeah.
What will Jai be doing without access to ASA Group?
I don't know.
That's his ID.
I am I'm very worried about it, and even it's ASA Group is going, border control out of OB is going. I'm I'm gonna have to relearn how to play Netrunner again.
I mean, that's pretty big for OB.
Yeah.
Nick and I recorded a podcast that is in the editing stages right now, where we talk about the cards that are rotating. And how we feel about that, and did you realize this is rotating and things like that.
Yeah.
And it's easy enough to look at the list, but even in looking at the list, I was surprised by some of them. But
I've done a couple of those, and they're always a lot of fun. You're always like, oh wow, this is gonna be a huge change.
Diesel's going?
Yeah.
What?
Well, hey, we got that VR vacation.
Yeah.
Or VRcation, excuse me.
VRcation. Yeah. It's a straight substitute. Is VRcation the draw is the Creative Commission analog?
That's the Creative
What's
Commission
the other
analog.
one? What's the one that you draw one of each, 5 of a singleton copy from your deck that's a recursion card?
AR Enhanced Therapy.
I always get those two mixed up for some reason.
Or it's Harmony AR Enhanced Therapy.
One. Yes. Not the original Ashen epilogue title of...
Which is Levy AR Access.
Levy AR Access, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess before we start playing games, there's a couple things that I wanted to mention. One was that we published a video recently that's on our channel right now. It's the most recent.
It's fantastic.
Edited, thank you, content on there. It's we interviewed 27 people, Netrunner players at Worlds or something like that. And go check that out if you haven't seen it. It took a little bit of effort, and I was like. It's one of those things where I recorded a lot, and because I put so much effort into the recording, I was like, okay, I have to do this. I have to edit it. But if I put a little bit less effort in up front, it maybe would have been maybe we'll just do a live stream and I'll just let this one of these projects that.
Yeah.
But it felt kind of important to do, and it was fun. It was fun to get out there and have people's voices heard and faces connected and stuff like that. So check that out if you haven't seen it. I mentioned we have a new podcast that's on its way, and one thing before we start, I want this in top of the order of the list. We're doing another run of poker chips. If you like the poker chips that we play with, these ones, and you don't have a set and you want a set, I am putting there's a link in the description of this video for a Google form. You click on that thing and you fill it out. If you live in the U.S. or a country that doesn't have VAT, because I don't know how to deal with that. And I'm sorry for everybody in Europe and Canada and all the places where I have decided I'm not able to ship to. If you have a friend in the U.S. and you can get it some other way, feel free to order through them. But you can order a set of Netrunner poker chips from us if you want. There will also be plenty available at NSG Run cons coming up. PAX East, they're going to be there as well. I think same price from me. Only you just don't have to pay shipping. So check that out. That's all the stuff I want to mention. Do you want to top of the order? You want to say anything? I should have asked you to think beforehand.
No, yeah. No big. So some NSG announcements to look out for. There's going to be dates for the CBI either later this week or early next week.
Oh, so when is the cutoff for you need an invite by the thing? Not to put you on the spot. I'm sorry.
Oh, I think it's you. I have to remember. It's either 2 weeks before or end of December. I'm not sure which.
Okay. I was trying to get Nick a CBI invite yesterday. We went to a tournament down in Rhode Island, and he came in second and would have gotten the invite, but it was a 7-person CO and not an 8-person CO. And I'm like, brutal. So I interrupted you.
Yeah. That should be out. I think I'm excited to see people's reaction. I think we've done some changes based on some of the feedback over the last couple of years. So hopefully it's going to be a little bit better suited for people. And actually, we'll be getting back to people about district applications pretty soon. Those just closed.
Can I slip one in? I just checked with the store and got the thumbs up. Okay.
But yeah, it's gonna be a little quiet for me on the Netrunner front for a little bit. For those of you who missed my last live stream, I'm going to be a dad pretty soon, so going to take a bit of a hiatus from making Netrunner content.
Yay! Congratulations, Jeff.
But yeah, I think that's sort of the big news on my front.
It's pretty big news.
That part is very big news.
Some life-changing stuff.
There's a lot of NSG. We're moving as fast as we can to get stuff that we know it's a complicated situation. But for people in the EU, we've sorted out what we think is going to be a good solution for getting you all stuff for this upcoming year. At least from the OP side. So, but yeah, I think that's a big thing. That's kind of where we're at. So yeah.
Cool. That's cool. One other thing, and I guess let's catch up on chat, and then I'll hopefully remember to say it. I can't imagine a Wayland world without border control. I feel like Wayland is one of the big losers of rotation if Dawn isn't cracked. I mean, so we do have to kind of assume that NSG has figured out some solutions to all the cards that are going to be missing. I won't look at you and try and get some responses to that. I mean, it's obvious. The answer is yes, obviously. Maybe Shapers play Joyride.
I would love if Shapers played Joyride. I think it is I get why it's not played, but man, it's one of my favorite cards.
Joyride is a Zaya card. The interview is excellent. Thank you, Padraig. I'm not
Padraig. Yeah,
I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing
Anarcho
it.
Mushroom.
Oh, okay, cool. It's actually some of the best Netrunner content I've ever seen. So thank you so much, Lucille. Is Jeff drinking scotch? No comment. I'm about to be a VAT registered. So, man, I gotta maybe chat with you about this, Lucille. About to be VAT registered, which means if I can justify the tokens as a business purchase, you will not need to figure out VAT to sell them to me. Just need to figure out how to justify the tokens as business purchase. Yeah, congrats.
Obviously, thank you.
Welcome to the Christmas Kid Club. Oh, that's right. Yeah, right around Christmas time. I'm December 30th. We're right near there.
Okay, yeah, we're using this as a good excuse to skip the family travel this year, which is great. I'm very after having to do many years of driving 3 hours down to Connecticut and then driving 2 hours from there up to 2.5 hours from there up to Vermont and then driving home. I'm looking forward to having a one holiday season where we don't have to do that trek.
My family's also in Connecticut. Some of my family.
Yeah.
Dawn is actually just 12 unplayable cards. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go to the table and talk about what we're going to be playing tonight.
Yeah.
So this is maybe not the last send-off, but a send-off stream to Freedom Khumalo, because Freedom's rotating in this next rotation when Dawn comes out. And boy, do I love Freedom. We've got the Big Daddy Freedom alt art, which is my first opportunity to play with it since I got it at Worlds. I can't remember if I traded someone for this or if I got it off of the Leave an Alt table. But very happy to have gotten that one.
Yeah.
And this is Man in the Moon's Zombie Freedom, which is an Audrey, like a 3 Audrey, 3 Bonhar, 3 Leech deck. No sure gambles, moshings.
Yeah, no Yusufs, if I'm remembering correctly, either, which was like has long been a mainstay of Freedom lists.
Yeah. So it's on Audrey instead of Yusuf.
I wonder if it should have a single like Yusuf just to like deal with pings and stuff seems, and like ablatives just seems real nice. But
yeah, I don't
know.
Well, it's got 3 Leech to try and make Audrey have to pump less, but you still need those virus counters. 3 crew.
Yeah, 3 Jeffuaceiras crew.
Right. Singleton, labor rights, a buffer drive.
Yeah, Sam, the deck lists are actually linked in the video description if you click down in that, so they should be all there.
All the decks that we are potentially going to play with tonight are in that list. So go check it out. And a Singleton, Ashen Epilogue to reset. Oh, and a Consume.
Yes, Consume is a Freedom mainstay.
Yeah.
It's a fun like.
Don't worry about it, Sam.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's been a in and out. There's been some, some of my favorite Freedom lists actually don't play Consume, but some of the like most engine-y, and this is definitely an engine deck.
Yeah,
play it as just their econ backbone, which is like quite cool.
If you're new and haven't seen, since this is a mini faction card, one of the very few remaining, Consume is a 2-cost 0 MU program that says whenever you trash a corp card, you may place 1 virus counter on Consume. Click to gain 2 credits for each hosted virus counter, and then remove all virus counters from Consume. So you get a bunch of money by doing that. And then Freedom basically says whenever you access a card, you can pay X virus counters to trash that card, where X is equal to that card's res or play cost, and you can't trash agendas that way, obviously.
Because they don't have a res or play cost.
Right, and you can use it once per turn.
Yeah. Freedom is one of my OG returning to Netrunner favorite IDs.
What do you got?
So I've got a couple different corps lined up today. The first one is Jukebox Asa. This was piloted by the Logic Bomb crew, showing up and showing everyone else the way it goes. With apologies to Jai.
I think I've credited Zinschling on this one, but a lot of them were on. This is not all.
I think it was 6, 7, 8 were all on this list.
Okay.
Or like this list plus or minus 1 or 2 cards.
Also won UK Nats.
Yeah. It did win UK Nats.
Yeah, I guess whatever. Sure. I guess that's important.
Yeah. Winning UK Nats is probably also a feather in its cap, though. It is what it is. But 8 through 10. Thank you, Jai.
Do you want to, before you shuffle too much harder, give people a quick flip through of the key components?
So the list is basically, it's a very high tempo list. It's just trying to put out a lot of cards that are very annoying for the runner to deal with. So like Cohort Guidance Program, just to draw through your deck and then constantly be threatening to score naked cards on the board. It uses Audacities also to help fast advance agendas out of hand. It can fast advance quite a bit of stuff. Or even just Audacities as additional seamlesses. It's got some pulses to make life a little bit challenging for runners trying to steal Ikoas, where they can be like, I'm going to have the 1 click I need to steal the Ikoa. Res a pulse. They no longer have that click at all, and so it's just 3 credits. Save your Ikoa.
Mm-hmm. That's a Managarm.
Yes, this is a Managarm. Yeah, this is one of Cat Shen's fantastic alt arts. It's got MCA austerity policies. These are a very nice FFG card. Just click, place a power counter on it. On the runner's next turn, they lose a click. Uses ability only once per turn, and then it has an ability click, trash, if there's 3 hosted power counters, and then you get to gain 4 additional clicks. That allows you to if you start your turn with this having 3 counters, you can fast advance a 5/3 from hand.
Right. And if it starts with 2, you can do a 4/2.
Yeah. Or you can do a 5/3 if you have a second piece like an Audacity.
Yep.
Or a Wage Workers, for example. So this is, your kind of standard Asa list, trying to go wide, trying to put pressure on the runner, and it's just got a lot of annoying tools. I think I made 1 swap to get a second. No, maybe I didn't do that swap. I think I maybe tried to do a second Tranquility Home Grid in here somewhere, but I don't know if I did. Let looks like maybe I trusted that testing group knows more about Asa than me. Maybe I don't actually.
So humble of you.
I don't believe that. I think in my heart of hearts, but I at least trusted their list.
I take it back.
But yeah, I've got this. We've also got I forget. This was Test Runnings Ob built up over here.
Trank Ob or something?
Yeah, Trank Ob, because I just need to play a lot of Trank Raid tonight, I guess.
Yes, and I have an R+ if it comes to that. And it might, because we're going to pass off the Freedom list, and I don't know, I could try the Ob. I haven't really looked at it, so.
Oh yeah, actually, should I maybe, after just introducing the Asa list, should I play the Ob list instead so that you don't have to?
I can probably play this a little bit more confidently than I can play that, just because I just played this. You're missing one card. That's in the Ob list.
It is. That is an Ice Wall. Yeah, that's an Ob card. All right, so having just introduced Asa, we're gonna do a pivot to Ob. This is, again, just a tempo list. So there's not actually a ton of like super wild spice. There's a little bit more fast advance heavy than some of the Obs that have been seeing play. Other times, like Tree Lines and Unusual but interesting include Trank Ob is the key, the fundamental, like the namesake of the deck.
Yeah.
It's got 3 Oz-Fs and 2 Atlases, which is sort of the opposite of what my builds have typically been, but I suspect it does quite well in this list. A single tin of a lot of upgrades, just trying to present a lot of different threats. A spicy gatekeeper. There's just a lot of interesting includes to try and kind of control the runner's tempo.
I doubt this is a one remote Ob, since
yeah, this is a one remote Ob. You will.
You're fast advancing out for the Powers That Be.
So Powers That Be is like a little bit, I suspect in this list, more of like occasionally I just need a 1 cost to tutor out and it will do something.
Okay.
You can also, if you have a 2 cost card res that you don't need, say like if you fast advance, if you Audacity score a Oz-F trashing, a Regolith mining license in your scoring remote,
you go fetch the Powers That Be.
Nice. Then score, put something, put something back in, and do that stuff. So yeah, this is a 1 remote Ob. I actually had been, we built this like half out of your collection. The Ob I had brought was like a 2 to 3 remote Ob, with some Zenithagore excavators and stuff, just to try and keep the tempo moving that way.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah.
One other brief note. I am going to experiment with doing a little bit less chat interaction during games. I think like on the stream, we're going to try that, see how it feels, unless the chat is game related, like about the game, because I have found, and I have had some comments too, that, I get distracted, talk about social stuff, miss that I had already spent a click, then the game's kind of not messed up exactly, but
it becomes difficult to track, and then when you start asking the chat, can someone go back and rewind?
It's a little different than playing on JNet, right? Yeah. Like, because we have to track everything. So with that in mind, we're not ignoring you intentionally. Maybe, I guess technically we are, but after each game, plenty of time to do catch up on chat and talk about non-game stuff. All right.
I may break Eric's rule and chat with you all a little bit, because
I'll do it a little bit too. Yeah, I totally will. All right, I'll draw some cards.
Yeah. So
I haven't played this deck at all, by the way.
Yep. I'm going to do this so y'all can see my hand a little bit. This to me is a pretty strong keep, so we're going to do that.
This is great except one card. One card that I don't want. Man, I think it's great.
Usually having 4 out of 5 cards is pretty good. Yeah, it's actually something I was thinking about. Is the Asa is going to, especially that Jukebox Asa, is going to have a little bit of a harder time against the Freedom, because a lot of its stuff is about controlling the tempo of the game.
Oh shit, it's named Jeffuaceiras.
Jeffuaceiras, yeah.
All right, I'll keep it. You go ahead. I'm going to need a lot of these red ones.
Yeah.
And I'll need the Bunhar.
I'll take a mandatory draw.
Yeah.
Let's get some red dice out and get this show on the road. Okay. Yes. Click 1. I'm going to install a card in the remote.
Yep.
Click 2. I'm going to install a card protecting the remote. Click 3. Let's install a card in HQ and pass.
Okay. I'm going to be using the Bonhar acrylic thing from, I think it's KM Cloud Etsy store.
Okay.
And I love this thing. This is like a really nice that for that, and the mark as well.
Yeah.
There's a mark token.
Oh, nice. I didn't bring my tokens. I have a variant catch. at Worlds 2023 made like these little pin tokens.
Yeah.
And there's a beautiful bird piece that.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I've seen those. Yeah, those are really cool. Okay, so I'm gonna be not the best at this list. We're gonna find out. So I'm gonna play Leech. Yeah. Get some.
Hi, Olasam.
Awesome! This is a test. Do not stop it! Stop! Damn it! All right, 1. I'm gonna run R&D.
You got
I'm
it.
gonna generate a virus counter by doing so.
Yes, you will.
I'll trash that with Freedom.
Okay.
Hooray!
I mean, hey, Freedom generated 2 credits there.
I'm gonna run back. I'm gonna generate another virus counter. I can only use this once a turn. I'm gonna steal that. This is silly. This deck's good, right?
Yeah. This is. I mean, hey, this is what happens when I play corp decks that are called Ob and Asa. Would you like to go back and get 2 more points?
No. No. I could get a leech counter with it though. I'm gonna play a Bonhar instead.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'm gonna res and fire Rashida, so I'm not even that salty.
You're not sad. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Let's take 3. I don't need to shuffle the deck. That is a thing you can do, is if your opponent's in the top of the deck and you want it to possibly be an agenda, you can use Rashida to shuffle in Ob, because you can try and search for a negative 1 coster.
Oh, you can trash the Rashida and not pop it.
No, so it's
sorry.
because Rashida says when your turn begins you may trash.
Oh, you may. You can just use the Ob trigger at that point when you trash it.
Yeah, when you trash Rashida, yeah, you can go and you can search for a negative 1 coster, then
Fail
draw
to find.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, what are we doing here? So I am at 8 credits. I have a couple clicks to go here. This was an interesting draw. To remind myself what that is. Let's. Okay, we're just going to go install, click for a credit. And that's my 3.
All right. First click's going to be to draw a card. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Where's like Van Horn
That's going to go there.
Makes sense.
We'll draw again.
Hand size is fine. I'm still at 5.
Play elite, or consume, rather.
Yep.
Click 3, and then we'll run back here, generate 1 on leech.
Yep.
Trash that
Okay.
with 2 of these counters and Freedom, which is still tapped, and generate 1 on here.
Sounds good. I'll res another Rashida.
I'm doing good. I'm fine. It's fine.
That's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna get out of control in a minute.
1, 2,
2 Rashida
3. Mandatory draw.
Oh gosh, that's a lot. That's a lot. All of a sudden, doesn't seem good.
Okay, let's go. Install for 1, install for 2, install for 3, and I owe you a card. That's going to be that, and I'll pass to you.
I would say now I need a breaker, but not quite.
Not quite, no.
Not yet. I do need money though, so hopefully that helps with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna draw a card.
Sounds good.
Found some money. Draw another.
Okay.
Well, play my last credit here
Okay.
for Nuka with 2. If I can get one, thanks. Just in time. That's 3.
Yep.
It's the one card in my opening hand that's killing me at this point.
I'm curious as to what that one card. It's like, because you don't need this matchup, especially. You don't need the Ashen if that's in your hand.
It's the Ashen.
Yeah, This matchup, this game's gonna go.
This is
12
for like
turns.
an ag infusion grinder. All right, cool. Then it works. Then I'll play a moshing.
Yeah.
Get rid of an ashen, a leech, and a daily cast.
Maybe don't put the moshing in, or the
That's
don't
true.
maybe don't put the atlas in your discard.
I'm experimenting with putting my runner stack and heap over
forward.
here instead of over here.
Yeah.
And
I would just put your score area up there.
That makes sense. Yeah, let's try that. All right, so there's 3, and then I'll draw 3, gain 3, right? Yeah.
Yep.
I don't play. I play Anarch all the time, right? Draw 3, 1, 2, 3. Wait a second. Because I was down 1 because of moshing. That's right.
Yeah.
I was like, why am I one card down?
Yep. Moshing is 1 card down. So. All right. I'm gonna take a mandatory draw.
Yep.
I'm gonna res a Regalith mining license. Comes in with 12. No, it comes in with 15. I know how this card works.
Yeah. Well,
click 1, take 3.
now you got 12.
Let's click it again. And then from my last click, let's put this card on HQ for a credit. And I will stay at 5 in hand and pass back to you.
Mm-hmm. This is going to go here.
Yep.
I'm going to use a Nuka.
Yep.
Draw 3. Wow. Okay. We'll moshing again.
Okay.
We'll get rid of a moshing, a strike fund, ooh, and a botulus.
Okay.
Gain 3.
And then gain 2 more.
Gain 2 more because of strike fund, and I'll clean my money up in a second.
Yep. And then draw 3.
Yep.
It was Nuka and moshing.
Nuka moshing. Yeah,
Yep.
So. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, Jeff, this doesn't work for me because that's where my credits go. There, maybe a little bit further down. This can work. This can work. I'm not a person of extreme habits that are kind of ridiculous. It's okay.
You're gonna not like what I do with my scored agendas. Assuming I score any of this game.
I think we can be fairly certain that that'll happen. All right, I'm gonna play an Audrey.
Okay, sounds good.
And then last click, we'll run here.
Cards in hand?
And 5.
All right. I think this is still worth the res. Res and development.
Okay. 1 net.
4 net.
Oh, that's right. It's got lots of them. I forgot that's the thing I need to worry about with
5 net.
Bonhunter.
I'm sorry, 5 net.
It's my whole hand.
It's your entire hand.
Wow, cool. All right, you get a Devil Charm, a Keiko, an Jeffuaceiras Screw, a Botulus, and another Audrey.
Okay, sounds good.
Woo!
Tempo!
That's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, if you have a steel skin, we can't do that.
I get one of those.
But,
yeah. I'll trash it for 2 unleash.
Oh, I thought you were trash it. You were just saying you were trashing the leech to steal an SDS.
No, that'd be great. But no,
Yeah.
I'll trash it just
And
for
that
the
also gives you an
yes.
Audrey count.
Yes.
Yes.
That was kind of the whole point.
That was kind of the whole point.
But oh boy, look at my hand size, huh? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's actually, I just realized how unfortunate that is for you. I'm going to tick down the envelopment,
Yeah.
mandatory draw. I'm going to install
as
advance.
that?
I'm going to audacity, trashing the regolith, and score the
Okay, let's re-rack this.
Yeah, we should
I forgot
re-rack
about
that
envelopment. Oh, jeez. Nice job. Let's make sure to give you your 2 points. That's important.
Yeah. Give me that 2 points. I'm glad I spotted that line. I have missed that line while streaming many times.
Yeah.
My hand was 2 Oz Fs and an SDS. So I was actually considering a line where I res the Trank Grid, overwrite the Regalith, score fast advance the Oz F, fetching a Spin Doctor off of this, so I can just pitch those 2 cards and reset my hand.
Yep. Yeah.
But I actually felt like I was pretty safe on my centrals, so I was actually just going to start slow advancing out of the remote.
It seemed like you were a little nervous about HQ.
Yeah. So I wanted to at some point pause and ask you how you felt like things, like what you were doing, because there was a couple there was a turn. I think that was like a 5-game turn.
Yeah,
so
pretty quick.
But turn
turn game.
3, you didn't actually do, like, you just drew, basically, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, you have a Banhard down, and you're not running R&D, you're not running HQ, you're not making
I don't want to lose anything in my hand.
You're not making any res cards on the remote.
After I installed the Banhard, I was like, yeah, but all these cards are good, and I didn't want to part with them. And then the Ashram was one, I didn't want to see it in my opening hand, and I was like, this is the game, the card that you want to hold for the end of the game. And again, not having played the Freedom deck, I didn't know how important that was to the list.
Yeah,
if I lose the Ashen, is that kind of going to screw me? Or
so I'm going to hit a couple questions. First, Padre, I didn't know I was a Kill-Lob enjoyer either, to be honest. But yeah, Sam, the card I used to score was Audacity. So this says, play only if there are at least 2 other cards in HQ. Trash all cards from HQ. Plays a total of 2 advancement counters on an installed card you can advance. And so my final turn there was install the Ozef protocol, face down obviously, advance it a single time, and then I had the Audacity plus 4 other cards in my hand, so well more than 2 extra I needed. So I could play the Audacity. That puts 2 advancement counters on here for 0 credits, just at the mere cost of, at that point, 5 cards in my hand, or 4 cards in my hand, and that ends the game.
It's notable that Audacity, it says it needs play when you have 3 cards.
So the original FFG printing says play when you have 3, but this is the NSG errata rules text that is clearer.
It says if there are at least 2 other cards in HQ.
Whereas Audacity says play only if there are at least 3 cards, but it counts itself when going to play.
What was the promo set that this was in?
This looks like a Worlds 21.
Yeah. I want that.
Yeah.
And you can't get it. Worlds 21.
Meteor, I was going to say, no, you're not right, but no, technically, yes, you can place a total of 2 advancement counters on cards you can advance.
I see, you can spread them out.
So you could split it.
It almost never is used that way.
I don't think I've ever seen it used that way.
It's a very weak mitosis. Okay, let's try it again, and then we'll swap after I lose again. There you go. That's for you.
All right.
Okay, watch out for envelopment. I was like, I gotta get this artery going, so I'm gonna try something.
Envelopment, that's like a rare, that's not a super common line you have to worry about, and it's a 1 of envelopment.
Yeah. Right, usually you're fetching it. Well, no, you want it installed.
I do want it installed. Yeah, it's one of my power installs, honestly.
Yeah, so that you can ob down the ladder from 5.
Yeah. This is a funky one. I think this is like a hand of cards that I love, but are not doing anything for me turn 1. So I think I'm going to ship this hand back.
Okay, I'll keep this.
Yeah, I don't think... Yeah. This is like... My turn 1 play with this hand would be Res and Purge the Mavirus to get the Regolith, click it once, so I'm net neutral, and then install the Ice Wall in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
And
just to get money.
Just to get money, and then next turn I click it a bunch of times and try and get out. But like, especially into Freedom with an Ozef,
losing one of these,
Border Control, losing a virus, like it's not doing a lot for me.
You sure do have 3 Mavirus in that list. Don't. It was literally all cards. It was a quantum puzzle.
No, I don't. Rashida does completely save that hand, but that's a 3 and 40 something.
Yeah. The odd, you can't count on it, right? Okay, I think.
Yeah.
It's funny. I'm gonna have to try and figure out. Usually, I try and play the decks that we play on stream a couple times before we come on stream, so I'm not like,
Yeah, it's fun. We can definitely try and chat through some ideas and things without trying to give up your entire.
No, I don't care about the hidden
info.
Not generally speaking.
But yeah, Sam, please don't hesitate to ask. I play very quickly. I picked up a bad habit in the Bay Area in 2015 of trying to finish both games in about 40 minutes.
Oh, you were out in the Bay Area?
For a brief period, yeah.
Oh, cool. Take it away.
All right. You're keeping?
Yeah, I'm keeping.
Okay, well, does that change any of my plays? No. Let's go hedge fund, install, and I'll pass to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a round out there at just a casual tournament I died on turn 3 to I hit a snare, and then my opponent Ronan killed me out of
Ronan killed you?
yeah. Out of industrial genomics.
Okay.
Before it got good. This is like very
early IG days.
This is like San, not or no, IG is was IG Lunar? I think it might have been.
I remember.
It was like well before, it was before Mumbad, so like it wasn't a good deck yet.
Yeah.
It was,
right. IG was the asset one, so in Mumbad, when all the asset stuff came out,
it became very good.
Yeah.
And then in the second game, I believe I scorched him on turn 2, on my second turn.
So was this like 4-minute double-sided Swiss?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he literally was like, "I live close enough. I'm going to go home and take a nap, and then like, come back for the next round."
Yeah, because the rounds are longer in DSS.
Oh, I did miss a mandatory draw. Thank you.
Judge. Oh, cool. Thank you. All right, so I clicked one, drew. Oh, come on. I had, I guess maybe I'm too precious. I have like forgotten how to be less precious with my cards. I do it again. Okay, that's fine. Moshing.
Yeah.
Steel Skin. Strike Fund. Daily Cast.
Oh,
Yeah.
that hurts.
Yeah, so draw 5, gain 5.
Yeah.
It's too many cards.
That's fine. That's not a problem.
3.
You only need the
4,
cards that you need to win the game. You probably want to start with 5 credits and then gain another 5.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then gain 5. It's so I drew again. I played a moshing.
Okay, so you have a lot of cards in hand, but you can play one of them, and then you'll just discard 2.
Yeah,
No.
it's okay.
Yeah,
Um,
you're gonna be happy when you see my turn. So.
that's not important. That's not important.
I should have read the write-up more about why this card's in the list.
This is hard.
It's an interesting one.
I'm gonna play a price.
Ooh. I think that's very smart.
Probably gonna be the Audrey.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the Audrey.
Yep.
Lost a couple things there, but
And honestly, nothing that important. Pinhole's obviously a bit sad.
5, 6, 7. All right.
Yeah,
so
2 cards.
Keep. Trash a leech. Keep. Keep.
Remember that you can also pitch if you have any steel skins or strike funds, you can pitch them to Audrey.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? No, I've gotten good enough value out of those cards so far. Do I have?
Yeah, it's really
I
strike
want
funds.
this. All right, so it's another moshing. To you.
Yeah, that's probably fair. And like a single advancement on that card makes a big difference. All right, mandatory draw.
All right, so it's end of my first turn. I have 5 cards in hand of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards in my pen.
Yeah, this is why I think it was pretty reasonable for people to think that Anorak was going to be the best faction coming out of RWR.
That's wild.
Because yeah, you've seen 15 cards out of your deck on turn 1. That's just genuinely like always a good thing in card games.
Yeah.
I'm going to install and then click Regolith 2 times,
Okay.
making 6 net 4, and then I will load 9 onto it.
Okay. My turn is click 1, consume, click 2, leech.
Okay.
Click 3, run R&D.
Yep.
Success, get the counter. That stays. Last click. Huh. Oh, that's right. Last click, install a Nuka.
Sounds good. Mandatory draw. Let's get my first Ob trigger of the entire night. I'm going to click Regolith 3 times.
You won a whole game without using your ID. Come on.
Trash the Regolith mining license. Go and get the namesake of the deck, Tranquility Homegrid.
Okay. Now it's a real Trank Ob deck.
Yeah.
People in chat, if you don't know Audrey, it's a weird breaker. It's a breaker that breaks with virus counters, and it gets stronger by trashing cards from hand. It's going to be helped by Leech here, because Leech will lower the strength of ice. But it says whenever you trash a card you're accessing, place one virus counter on this program. When you interface hosted virus counter, you spend one to break up to 2 subroutines, and then trash a card from your grip to go +3 strength.
Yeah.
So it gets strong in big increments, but it costs cards, which are, pretty valuable. Thus the Nuka.
Yes.
Seems good.
The Nukas are very nice to include. I have played far too much Carnivore Audrey because I hate myself.
Carnivore Audrey. Wow, which is also trashing cards from hand, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's when I'm playing multiple Ashens and then just flipping through my deck.
What does that card say again?
Trash 2 cards from your hand to trash 1 corp card.
That's right.
And it comes down for a mere 4 credits.
Yeah. Out of Lou?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I made the mistake of giving drippy glasses to... That's okay.
It's my sleeves, right? So...
All right, so sorry.
I'm sorry, it's my turn, yes. Because
right?
you just install all those things and I...
Yeah.
Yeah. Mandatory draw. Wait.
Is that right? Is it my turn?
I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is too.
I think because I did this search, yeah. Right. Because I fired this 3 times search, because I know if you had seen the top card of R&D, like...
I would have trashed it.
Yeah.
It's really helping that we're not, interacting with chat a whole lot.
Yeah. It's clearly that was the problem, is we were interacting with chat too much.
Yeah. Okay, click 1 Nuka.
Yeah. Yeah, I miss Mulchloo. I think that deck was super cool.
Run here, Leech.
Yep.
Trash it.
Yep.
Purge because it's a virus.
Yep. I purge first.
I trash and with Freedom because it's 0 cost.
Wait, you can trash for 0 credits instead.
That's right, 0 credits. Yeah, not using my Freedom. Consume gets a virus counter. Audrey gets a virus counter.
Yes.
We're gonna run back.
Yep.
Leech again.
Yep.
The
Leech can go. I don't know if
it's not an SCS.
That's okay.
No, if it was, I'd be a snap decision there.
Yeah.
That can stay. Last click. Install a Paladin.
Okay.
1?
Yeah, Paladin's a good card.
Yeah.
All right. Mandatory draw. Okay. Let's go install paying 1.
This is I'm sorry, it's your turn.
Yeah. Install gaining 2. Need to grab some more credits. I might start actually using 5s.
I'll make some change for you.
And last click, install on R&D.
Look at you on 23 credits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little load-bearing regolith there.
Yeah, they do a lot of work.
Yep. Just had to take 2 entire turns.
But when's the next time you're gonna have to worry about money?
In about 3 turns.
Yeah. Okay, so how does this one work with that? It's once. That's not ideal. That's okay.
Yes, Amy said the corpus rich was a surprise. I have played so many versions of this OB that never make it above 9 credits for the entire game. Or they hit 15 and then the runner makes a run and then they're back down below that for the rest of the game. So this is definitely a bit of a different experience for me.
All right, I'm gonna use the Nuka.
Yep.
Quick 1.
Yep.
Draws 3.
I figured, Sam, that was a real life joke, but I'm never gonna. You keep. I'm entertaining the chat while you're trying to.
I want to know what the real life joke was. Solidarity badge.
Yeah, that's a good one.
My programs are in the wrong spot.
They are, but I wasn't going to say anything.
That feels much better to me now. No, I'm like now this is the thing. I'm just not used to playing some of these cards.
Yep. You probably want to pay Paladin for that.
Yep. That was Paladin. Let's click 2.
And start putting some pressure on.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's go to HQ Town. It's an Avshar with a strength 1, so I'd have to trash a card
or leech.
Yeah, I'll just use leech and 1 virus counter.
Yep, and you'll lose 3 credits or end the run.
And it's on HQ. Lose 2 credits.
Yes, I'm sorry.
I think I'll just lose the 2.
Too much Black Orchestra on the brain.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, leech counter, and I'll see this card. Well, I guess we'll trash with this to get that up. And that.
Yeah.
And that.
Yes.
Oh, all the activations. Okay.
Power overwhelming.
That, yeah. Man, that's a good StarCraft reference. Last click. It can't be that, but it could be that. I guess it'll be that. Bummer.
Okay. Yeah, that's annoying.
5 cards.
Mandatory draw. Let's res a Spin Doctor.
This deck is cool. There's a lot of... Ooh, I do the thing and I move the...
Yeah.
I don't know. It's very satisfying to make it go.
Let's see. I'm gonna install a card in new remote, trash the Spin Doctor to res a Spin Doctor for click 1. Install for click 2, gaining 2 credits. And install for click 3, spending those 2 credits.
Okay. Paladin gets a credit.
Yep.
Bonhar goes a place.
Sure does.
Make you spend some money over here, I think. Solidarity Badge is going to draw me a card because tags aren't going to be a thing here.
Yep. Even if they are, I wouldn't save them most of the time. Maybe against any HU, or like against a suspected Ares deck. Though I think against a suspected Ares deck, you just go boop, 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 and run around. That's actually right. That's a deck where like I do actually feel like a single Yusuf would be pretty amazing.
Right.
Because you get through their ping, and that's basically the only ice that ends the run most of the time.
Yeah, Yusuf's good, but then finding it is hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing matters here. I think we'll click 1. We're just going to run R&D.
Yeah, sounds good. Do I want to spend cash here? Nope, you got it.
Okay, success gets a leech. That's it. Steal. Get an Atlas. Score 2. Paladin gets a credit. That's it.
That's it.
Okay. So get my triggers right. We're going to run back. Want to res this time?
Nope.
Okay. We'll trash... Sorry, this gets 1.
Yep.
And we'll do 1 from that.
Okay.
To get 1 here to trash an ice wall.
Yep.
I'll get a Solidarity Badge, charge.
Yep.
I trashed a card.
Yes, you did.
Like 6 credits seems good right now. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pop this for 6.
I think that's totally
because I'm
reasonable.
desperate for money.
Yeah.
And then last click, I'm gonna install a twinning.
Okay. Do you want to use Paladin credits on it?
I do. I want to use 2 Paladin credits on it.
Yes. All right. Mandatory draw.
I apologize for all of the missed triggers that I'm gonna get. Like the Audrey, for some reason, remembering the Audrey on a trash is hard for me.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of getting back into that mental groove state.
Okay. Install for 1. Advance 2 times. Pass.
A fork.
A fork.
Well, I guess we do this first. Draw a card off the solidarity badge.
Yeah.
Let's put it here.
Yep.
You gotta spend some money to defend
something.
that.
Yep.
You know. Let's install a Devil Charm for 1.
Okay. That's off of the Paladin credit, I
It's the
assume.
Paladin credit that I didn't finish resolving here, which puts 1 on the twinning.
Yep.
Great. Then accrue for 2 of these 5 that are sliding off my mat.
Yep.
Run it.
Thinking.
Resident Development. I could actually deal with that.
You could actually deal
Yeah.
with the development. This is the problem that I'm presented with here. I'm gonna pop a Spin Doctor. I'm gonna shuffle back a Spin Doctor and a Virus. I'm
Border
gonna hold
control?
on shuffling.
Okay.
I'm gonna res a Stavka for 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna trash the Tranquility Home Grid. I'm gonna install a Spin Doctor. Overwriting.
You trash the Tranquility, which is a 1 coster, using
Yeah.
Ob to go fetch the Spin Doctor.
Yes.
To get rid of the agenda. That was a cool line, Jeff. That was pretty cool. Just because it won't, the mats are like the
Oh, yeah.
the camera. So you had an agenda in there and you didn't want it to be stolen, so you did all that, and now it's protected because the Spin Doctor's there. That was cool.
Yep. And
now
Stavka's
Stavka.
coming in at you at strength 7, but it just says do a net damage, do a net damage.
Right. And that is fine. I'm not going to trash 3 cards from hand to break with Audrey.
Yeah.
Because I'll just lose 2. Although it's random. Do I value knowing which cards are going to be trashed?
You're also losing Audrey virus counters there.
That's
so,
true. It's a worse trade.
Yeah.
All right. Hit me.
Yep. I'm sad too that the Remor doesn't have border control.
It sounded like you were going to res a border control to go
Yeah.
fetch him a virus and purge me. And I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah. Believe me, I would have liked that.
Ow. Stop it. Invited a bully.
All right. You got 1 click left.
Well, it doesn't end the run, technically.
Oh, that's true. Would you like to
Continuing.
continue?
You do have a lot of money, huh? No, I don't see any reason to do that.
Yeah, you can threaten the Spin Doctor, I guess, but
I think I'm just going to run archives.
yeah, I'll pop the Spin Doctor.
Right. Success on the leech.
Yep. And I did shuffle back the virus, so you can get the leech counter. Let's shuffle back face down.
That's true. The virus is not going to purge me here.
And do I want the ice wall or do I want the trank grid? Let's shuffle back the 1 of rather than the 2 of.
Ice wall and in the face down.
No, trank grid. in the
Tranquil.
face
Yeah.
down.
Because that's the deck.
Did I draw my 2? I forgot to draw my 2. Hold on.
Okay.
So
for your Spin Doctor.
yes, these were the 2. Well, trust me that those were the 2. I can show you the Spin Doctor.
Don't worry
I
about
obviously can't show you the SDS. But,
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I definitely would have taken that. Cool.
Okay.
See,
and
yes.
then these get shuffled in, and you'll get to cut my deck again.
Okay. Yeah, Spin Doctor is one of my all-time favorites. I love Spin Doctor.
Yeah, it's a great design. It's it's obviously a very strong card, but it doesn't feel broken.
Yeah, it's not broken, and all it does is make the game way more interesting. Like in my opinion, I
agree.
I think it lets so much cool stuff happen. I could have continued I could have double charmed this thing. No, it's 7.
It's 7.
It's 7 strength. No, I don't want to cut that.
Okay.
That's gross. I don't want to cut it.
Mandatory draw.
Again. I already did that. Your turn.
Yeah, that's why I took my mandatory draw.
Yeah.
Okay. What am I doing here? Let's go.
You have a leech, Eric. I know I have a leech.
I think maybe there's. Did you get it off of the archives run?
I got it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Install. What are my 3 costs in this deck? Okay. And my 2 costs.
Oh, I could have killed Stavka with Devil Charm and Leech.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I don't. This deck isn't on half run, so I don't think you actually care. And even if it was on half run, you'd still have the crew Devil Charm again.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fair. And then you know what? Last click, we will put a second ice there for a credit.
Okay.
So that was 1, 2, 3.
All right, start of turn triggers. Paladin gets a thing.
Yes.
I didn't trash a card, so no solidarity badge draw. This thing, you put a new card in the remote.
I put 2 new cards in the remote.
Indeed, you did. There were none, and now there's 2. Yeah, I don't want you to like get started. I don't think. How bad is that? The Stavka's 1 virus count. Thank you. It's 1 virus counter and 1 card,
or
2 leech
credits.
counters.
Or I mean, just 2 cards from hand right now.
What do you mean?
Oh,
with Bonhart, you mean? Yeah. Okay, I need to draw some cards though to do all those things. Because charm, I guess. Chat be bullying Eric's board. Oh, that's true. Yes, I'm sorry, everybody. It's a different, it's a special one, so it had to go there. It's a bad card draw right now. I'll draw the regular style.
Sounds good.
What do I care about for this? I'll do a price in hopes of seeing a daily cast, I guess. Bonhar. Strike Fund, nice. And a Botulus, that's cool.
You could see 1 more card.
That's true. And an Audrey. Botulus, that was a good price.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're good on MU.
Oh, you were checking MU for me.
Yes.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, Cephalopod.
It might just go on the Stavka. Oh, but then that's the Bonhar's useless.
Yeah. Yeah, I would put it on an inner somewhere.
Yeah. It's gonna go there. And it's installed for free because it's 3 less with.
And did you take
price.
your 2 off of those strike funds?
I did.
Okay,
I was
great.
at 2 before. Well, 3, and then I paid for 1.
Yep.
Okay. But that didn't solve my actually getting to use Bonhar problem. Technically, I
couldn't have used that.
That doesn't work with Strike Fund?
Strike Fund reduces the cost, which comes into
That's true.
Before
you can't spend it if it's already reduced.
Yeah.
Man, I want to do stuff.
There's nothing stopping you.
No, there kind of is.
There's nothing stopping you.
All right, now we're good.
What? You don't need to be afraid of envelopment at all.
I know envelopment is fine. It's just that I had 2 cards in hand and 2 net damage represented right there. So
okay, that's fair.
Let's go.
You could break it.
Let's go see.
Okay.
The look, Jeff. The look.
Bop.
Yeah.
Bop.
Good hit. Okay, good. Okay. 2 credits.
Yep. Would you like to continue?
I do. Would like to.
You do would like to.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It is a sandstone. Triple res for 3.
So it's strength 5 because I encounter it now, right?
Yes. Would you like to Devil Charm it?
I think I do, which feels bad. That feels bad. It has to be well, hold on.
You could. Yeah.
5, 1, 2. No, it doesn't quite get there. I'd have to take a tag.
Well, you could go. No, you could take it down to 3, boost for 1 with the Audrey and break it if you really want to for your last card.
Yeah.
But you are potentially dying to Audacity Ozef in that line.
1, 2, strike 5.
Okay. Well, now you're not. Now you're not dying to.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a better line. Broken. Continue.
I'm gonna resin a virus.
Ah, jeez.
A purge.
To yours as well. Yeah.
Let's.
Lucky I have this Devil Crew.
Yeah, it is annoying. I'm going to be honest. Because it means I actually can't invest that heavily in this board. I don't... Oh, boy, this is actually awkward. I'm going to get a Hollow Man and put him on HQ.
With the Mavirus.
With the Mavirus.
Yep. That seems nice in the last click.
Yep. And then I'm going to
border control.
res a Thimble Rig.
I know you said you already didn't have one there.
Yeah.
A Thimble Rig. Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm not going to get the Hollow Man because I forgot how many credits I'm going down to.
Yeah.
I'm instead going to put Regolith Mining License just over there on the table.
Yeah. That makes sense. Bounce back. I can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
So I hit the last one. I have to trash another card. No, Audrey can't break.
Audrey
Do I bounce? No, I have to Devil Charm. I have to.
No, you don't have to. It's strength 0, so you could crew it, or you could bounce.
Yeah, I crew it.
Okay.
So it's 2 credits, right?
Yep.
Get rid of that. Trash my Botulus. Rip Botulus. Go see the card.
It's Rashida. I think it was actually worth it.
Yeah, it was worth it.
You get to Freedom this for free.
Yeah, it's the last click. Freedom gives me a bunch of stuff. Consume, Audrey, no leech, Solidarity Badge, which is a different one.
Yeah.
There we go. That's it. That's it.
That's it.
We did it.
We did it.
Your board state's a little bit less threatening now, which is nice.
Yes. Yeah, my board state is actually significantly less threatening now.
Yeah. 20 credits and three ice deep. No, you're good.
Yeah.
For the sake of the stream, I trust you. I will officially relinquish cutting.
Sounds good. I'm going to click Regolith twice, so I make 6. I'm not going to worry about the rest of the credits because I'm just going to extract it immediately to get 6 more. And go fetch. Let's get our good friend Tranquility Home Grid. I think that's... Actually, you know what? This might not be the Tranquility Home Grid. This might actually be the Ice Wall, now that I think about it a bit more. And I'll pass to you.
Because it's annoying for Audrey?
Because
and
now you have to deal with the
Stavka
and the Sandstone.
Fair enough.
And I'm exchanging a 1-cost piece of ice over a little bit of credits, and I just made it back up to 16.
You got rid of my labor.
I hit your labor rights. I hit both your Keikos are gone as well. So your MU is gonna be a little bit.
Both my Keikos? I know that. I thought it was 1.
You discarded 1 too
early.
Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah.
All right. It's gonna be fine.
It's fine. You'll just get.
I'll find the Ashen.
Yeah, you'll find the Ashen. Is it only 1 labor rights and 1 Ashen?
That's right.
Oh wow, that's an interesting spice.
I said no.
Oh right, I'm sorry.
I said
I'm
no.
sorry.
All right, Solidarity Badge is gonna draw me a card. Paladin gets a credit. Bonhar goes. That's not a threat this turn. Jeffuaceiras is like kind of annoying, but
just going down no credits.
Yeah, no problem. Sounds great.
Just spend all your credits.
We'll go here.
Okay. You can also go to an R&D.
I know I could go to R&D. It would like pressure your money a little bit more, which is sort of nice, but I think I can.
You can do whatever you want.
I can do whatever I want. I would like to find whatever you're gonna jam in there before you jam it in there.
I think that's a reasonable idea.
What is that guy? It's a 1 strength. That's a
1 strength. Yes.
All right.
There is a Mavirus in Archives, so that is relevant.
That's fair. It's an important thing to know. I'm gonna put down this Jeffuaceiras crew in the correct place. Are you very happy to see that crew there?
Oh man, that's my favorite part about this matchup.
It's in the right place, and that's actually with Paladin credits.
No, you cannot because of the connection.
Oh yeah, that text is relevant. Holy moly.
Yeah, I will say I don't like basically anything about Seb, but the fact that he's an anti-synergy with Paladin
is good. That's good. Ah, boy. Man. Well, suddenly my credits are limiting me in a way that's unpleasant. But
you have a click for 2. You have a click for 2 button. I'm kidding.
It's not.
I mean, sometimes
it's not good value, but it might actually be the right thing to do.
But
I'm going to draw a card.
Okay.
No, I don't want to give this turn up. I don't want to give this turn up. draw again. Give the stupid turn up. And then put down this non-connection daily cast with 2, so it costs me 1. That's a twinning charge, and this gets 8 credits on it. And that's my turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Mandatory draw.
It's good that there are turns when you have to stop and do stuff. That's not just being annoying.
Install.
How many? One Mavirus in there?
One Mavirus in here.
Okay, so there's another Mavirus on the board. Paladin. Bonhar. You have an upgrade? You did install?
Yep.
Crisium. I'm gonna go here. We got Paladin. We get 2 credits from Daily Cast. Thanks, Daily Cast. That's it. Having to think. Drawing a card. No agendas yet.
No agendas yet. So they are in the deck or in the hand or on the board.
2, 3.
I guess there's that, right? There's 2 points, but this deck is probably half gone and only 2 points are out.
I don't know why I decided I'm going to threaten R&D instead of the... I think I could have gotten in there. But I didn't.
Well, then you should at least commit to the R&D threat, right?
I should do it. I'm going to draw again.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run R&D.
Okay. I'm going to try and remember what this ice is.
It's a very novel thing to be like, my break, like, I only have 3 credits. What am I going to break with? Oh, right.
Yeah.
I only need 2 for crew, and everything else is
Everything
creditless.
else is free, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's weird.
yeah. This is a difficult deck to play, and I get, like, you're definitely stumbling a little bit,
I'm
but that's
super
okay.
stumbling. All right, hit a border control. That's fun. Would you like to use it first?
I will not use it before you have any abilities.
All right. Well, in that case, I will Devil Crew it. No. Yeah, I have to take a tag.
I will trash your twinning. Like
No, I know. I have a click left.
You'll have 1 credit
I'll have 1 credit left. That's the problem. Yeah, so I'll Devil Crew it. Devil gets RFP.
Yeah, breaking with your face is also an option here because you have the Banhar down. But I could deny
You're gonna
the
pop
board.
it. Yeah, you're just gonna pop it, and I want to get rid of that before you can use it.
Yep, I think that's pretty fair.
Because a border control is so freaking valuable in Ob.
Yeah.
So Bonhar's used up, but I have an Ob,
Yep.
so we'll continue.
And I will rest a tree line.
Actually, this is just remove that. Resing a tree line. It is.
Actually, hold on. You have 1 click left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also going to resin pop him a virus here.
Okay.
And I'm going to go search my deck and grab, I think in this case, I'm grabbing a Tucana.
Yeah. Okay.
And
then, yeah.
You hit the tree line, I make
You get a credit.
1 credit.
And a bounce.
And you have 1 click left.
Another daily cast for another paladin. Twinning charge. 2 more credits. Your turn.
Sounds good. Let me think about my turn for a second. I'm realizing there's some awkwardness here. Oh no, this is, yeah, I'm just gonna do something kind of sad, but it is what it is.
This is a cool matchup.
Yeah.
No.
Yep. I will learn. I'm gonna advance 3 times.
It's a good habit to be in, obviously.
Yeah. I'm gonna trash this face down to score an Azef. I'll do 2 damage to you.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Let me think for a second to make sure there's not a more valuable
Trash
thing for me to do. But I don't want to go to a 2 because my thimble rig's in the bin.
That innermost sandstone's
The innermost sandstone is really good for me here.
Yeah.
I could trash the tree line, maybe that's the line. I trash the tree line, get the third Mavirus. Instead of this card that I trash face down, just to get some extra value. Then I use the Tucana trigger to go and res a 3 or well, I can res any card I want. Let's you know what? Let's pay.
These viruses have been so well timed by Jeff. I agree.
Yes, I am. This is how you have to play Ob. Is you just have to draw a virus, and it's the best.
They have been doing so much work.
You know what? I think actually, despite me doubting it earlier, I think paying 1 credit for a tree line here is pretty good. So I basically sold this tree line to replace to get a Mavirus, and then paid 1 credit to get it back on the board with Tucana.
Tucana. Yeah.
And that's gonna be my turn.
Shoot.
I'm on 2 credits.
Well, now I can't even really like do stuff with R&D because the Mavirus is sitting there, and getting into get the Mavirus is really hard when all my breakers.
Yes, and I do 2 damage to you. Thank you, chat.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
You said it and then you paused. So.
Yeah.
All right, do your worst.
Pow. Oh, those are great hits. Those are
That's the last crew.
great hits.
I think that's the last crew.
I think it is. Yeah.
All 3.
Yeah, and you do need that pinhole, I think, but that's.
Have I lost it this game?
You've lost 1 pinhole. I don't know if the deck.
I think it's on
two.
1 pinhole.
I'm shocked. It seems like one of the best cards in Freedom, and I don't need to offer you to cut my deck. My goodness.
Stop it.
I hope Nick is watching along and yelling at me for that.
He doesn't respect when I tell him to not do that either. It's a singleton pinhole. So my pinhole's gone. I thought of that and I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I hit your pinhole, I hit your boomerang as well. Like
all my tools.
A lot of your little cheats are gone now. Like
That Mavirus was the best fetch.
Yeah. I'm actually like this Mavirus actually stops you from being able to make progress on the board until you find an Ashen, I think.
Yeah. And the
actually no, because you're gonna gain 4. You're gonna gain 4 at the start of turn.
I do gain 4 here. I was gonna say because it costs a lot of money, but
now it doesn't.
So
yeah.
I gain 4.
And 1 on Paladin.
And then a Paladin credit, and it's Bonhar gets to go place.
I mean, you can Banhar HQ actually, or I'm sorry, I say HQ, I mean R&D.
Yeah, I can get in, and then make you pop him a virus to like deny me consume value, which you won't do. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, like you can start. The Banhar does actually, as I'm saying this, like give you leverage into the game. Yeah, you can even just like this is not a terrible board state to just go and dig 3.
Yeah. All right, so let's. I'm gonna play the Ashen.
Okay.
5. I discard, shuffle my grip and heap into my stack. Remove 5. So this.
Yep.
This is RFG. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll do that in a minute. I'm gonna read it because I barely ever play it.
Yep.
Shuffle the whole thing. Draw 5. Remove 5. Great.
Yep. I wonder if there's a way that you can, if you can get your deck down, how many cards you can remove from the game from your deck, so that you could Ashen just draw 5 and not remove the 5. That can be a fun deck building challenge. And I guess actually all of your cards that can be installed can also help you get to that state.
You draw 5 first?
Yeah, right?
No, you remove 5 from the top.
Move 5 first. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Nice,
you can't
nice.
can't do that.
I've been playing a little bit of Arkham solo lately, and I've been I've been playing a lot of Trish and like going through my deck super fast with some nonsense.
Trish is fun. All right. And I have 1 Devil Charm removed, and I think there's 2 in the list.
Yeah. Oh, only 2 in the list. That's
2.
surprising.
Yeah.
I feel like
it's made some. What am I thinking of? It's sacrificed a few pieces of that aspect of the list for the freedom stuff, and like the daylight cast.
Yeah.
Okay, that was 1 click.
Yep.
I have the Bonhar. I don't have a lot of money because of that.
Well, what if you have a button that says click for 2 credits?
I do sometimes. This you mean?
Well, basically, by going R&D, you're accessing 3 cards and clicking for 2 credits probably.
Right.
Hey, Andre. Oh, and we haven't removed 5 cards from the game.
Thank you. So I drew my. No,
it doesn't matter the order.
You remove 5.
Yes, but it's
statistically irrelevant.
Yeah.
Technically, these are the 5 we remove. So
no. Well,
I'm
sure.
I'm
sure. Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Do it.
It's the price, crew, Botulus, Steelskin, Nuka.
I don't mind a crew being RFG.
I know.
Sure.
I was trying to do the most honorable thing there. So draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm gonna do this just so the stream can kind of.
Yep.
Maybe do it like this.
Yeah, I'll put them over.
Is this still?
It's visible-ish.
Right, yeah.
They can see the sides. So that was 1 click. Amazing. Yeah, let's run it. Let's run it. And
taking that.
See what's the worst you can do. What's the worst you can do? That's fine. That's fine.
How many cards would you like to see?
I would like to see all of the cards.
You can only use up to 2 counters.
That's right. It's not the other one. What's the other one?
Wake.
Thank you.
Wake.
That is what I'm thinking of. I would like to steal that. I'm going to get rid of my leech, which has a power counter in it. Doo. Oh man, if I win, I don't deserve this.
I mean, you were going to win there. I knew you were going to win.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought that had a decent chance of being on the agenda. I had no agendas in hand, so I was like, R&D is just fully loaded. R&D had 16 points in it.
Yeah.
And that's 1, 2,
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 cards. 16 points and 21 cards.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not living. I have I can maybe start to survive, but I was dead there.
Yeah. That was a pretty good dig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't see the SDS, my odds are somewhat high, but
Seeing the SDS with the leech word doesn't really matter. That was nice.
yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah,
your turn now.
Yeah, if you don't win that turn, I think I win the game. But
You were on a path to.
because I was going to get Rashida in the remote, and that was going to be enough to get me going again. So
Yeah.
all right, you wanted to play?
Yeah.
the
Let's do the
Asa?
jukebox. You can take the Freedom, and see how you do with it. 'Cause Have you played much of this?
No, not at all.
Yeah. And have you done? So I know snare bears were like. I don't know. Were snare bears like super serious about the crew host deck, or was it like a pet thing?
So Jonas and I both thought it was a good deck.
Yeah.
I think most other people tried it. There was a lot of conversation about it.
I know Andre played it at COS, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't know how seriously he was taking COS as far as like I think this is the best deck.
I think it was like by the time that Worlds rolled around, none of the people who were attending felt like it was a deck that was consistent enough for them. The deck has like some mulligan for patchwork issues.
You super seem to need that.
And like they were also, it is one of those things where it's like there was a lot of discussion about how good is Earthrise in the deck. And from my perspective, it is like the second most important card in the entire deck. And there was a lot of disagreement about that. People want to put like moshings for a smoother early game and stuff. And to me, I just felt like no, pricing on Earthrise is the second highest value thing you can do in the deck, basically.
Really good.
So
People thought bears were going to be on it. Yeah.
Ian did yell at me once for playing it on stream, and then like 2 weeks later, I was like, "Wait, I'm never playing this deck. It's fine."
Losing on R&D, naming Marconic to him. Nice.
Yeah. I don't call it Tunio's version with Doof because I call it Jonas's version or TBU3K's version with
The
Doof.
Bluehost thing.
I mean, it's one diversion,
Yeah.
and then it's... Oh my goodness, what's the other
It was like BLEW blue.
Yeah, what's the other?
Because it was crew and blue.
Why am I forgetting all of the influence in Crew Hosh?
Pinhole.
Yeah, it's just value influence. Like Pinhole.
There wasn't the alarm clock was in a different architect.
A diversion.
It was alarm clock. Brandon version with alarm clock. Okay.
Yeah, Brandon's version with alarm clock was interesting. I don't know. Like, I think it's neat. I don't.
Yeah.
It's hard for me. The diversion I felt was pretty solid.
I'm looking forward to
look it up.
Some of the more established classical like power cards rotating and people being forced to use. Yeah. Oh, you got it.
No, I didn't. Oh no, I did.
It takes a minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
For people having to use some of that stuff like Epiphany. I want to see Epiphany played because you have to do it if you want to do the asset spam thing, and it's not quite asset spam, but it's a different flavor that's kind of fresh and new, and I like that.
Yeah. Well, I need to look up. I'm shocked.
Compelled.
I'm compelled to look up what the influence on this list was.
Okay.
So like I probably like would I have played it at Worlds? Probably not. I probably would have played a bad RE deck.
Hey, those win worlds sometimes.
Those apparently win Worlds sometimes.
Sorry, Arizona, not actually calling it a bad deck.
No.
I've played it. It's ridiculous sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just look at Blue Hosh because I think that's pretty similar.
The archetypical.
Yeah, pinholes, boomerang. Oh no, we were not. Okay, hold on.
Boomerang.
I'm gonna go and
Look
at the secret chats because this is really bothering me on what this influence.
Chat. Now this is the perfect opportunity that I can interact with you without feeling bad about missing game actions, and everyone went quiet.
It's because this is such a riveting conversational topic.
One sec, Andre's got it apparently. Was that a Crisium on HQ?
Yeah.
Yeah, I called it. I mean, what else was it?
It could be
like,
a Hollow Man.
A Hollow Man was the other option.
Or a virus.
That's a tricky. It's a little bit of a fork where you put the upgrade on HQ, and it's like, well, it could be the card that's really annoying that denies you a bunch of stuff, or it could be the card that you really need to get in and trash.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
Engagement. Hello, how are you both doing? Hi, SRN.
Oh, right. It's 3x Amakua.
Yes. Yes, that's 3 influence, though.
Yeah, that's 3 influence. Or no, maybe is it just 2? Hold on.
It was 3. I want to say it was 3.
I think it was 3.
Because you really need to see it. You want that turtle. Doof, Pinhole, Amakua, Bones, DJ, Buffer.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And
a
one
stone
stone
ship.
ship. Yep.
That sounds right.
Yep. That sounds right.
Which version was that? This is Jonas's list?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's 2x Bones for 4, 2x Pinhole for 6, a Buffer for 7, a DJ for 8, a Diversion for 13, and then 2 Amakuas.
So staying, rotating, staying. Yeah.
Yeah, the only cards left from that list are going to be Pinhole, Buffer Drive, and Stone Ship.
Yeah. Doof is not going?
Doof is going.
Really?
I said only cards. Yeah, Doof is a Katara card.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. I, for some reason, thought it was an Ashes card there for a minute.
Yeah, we'll have to see if there's any attempt to put a new account siphon in the game.
Yeah, I was wondering about that, actually. I was curious, like, what's NSG's take on an account siphon?
Yeah, I'd love to see one. I'm not sure if we will, but
5 Asa group. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
I played this against not again yesterday against a 419 classic 419 denial deck, and it was like my cohort fired like 5 times, and it just barely kept me afloat.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my god, I just needed, and eventually, like 8 or 9 turns in, finally got a fully opt to like bring me back.
Yeah,
then I got doofed, and then fully opt again, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, now I'm established. But
yeah.
it's
So like
clawing my way
me
up.
here was asking earlier in the stream like how are you supposed to play Ace against Criminal, and I would say like one, it is extremely difficult. Like it is
So
by
hard.
far the hardest matchup
It was
you
a
have.
bad matchup. But like button down HQ is super hard.
But I think it like
Amakua.
so it's there's so the way like my answer to it, which is not in that ASA list, is play 2x Virus. I actually just always play 2x Virus in ASA because it is, to me,
It's very good.
That basically takes your crit matchup to 50% on its own.
Yeah.
And then you have to be very precise, and you have to not build too many remotes. That's like against like Criminal or against Shaper and Anarch, you can go really wide because your ice is not doing anything on a central. Against Crim, your ice is doing something on a central, and on a remote, it can become more of a liability.
Yeah.
Because you need the stronger defenses on the central, and having a single ice against Crim is like good, but it's like
You need 2.
it's a little bit different than it is against Shaper. So.
Inside job and things like that are too much of a liability.
Yeah, I mean, no, this jukebox ASA with like Audacity is actually also a very nice way to get around some of the Crim issues.
That's true.
Because you can install on a Trank grid Audacity and like score out very nicely. Like there's a lot of cool things.
I'm gonna keep this.
I'm gonna keep this as well. Good
All
luck
right.
and have fun.
You too. Okay. Let's do 1, 2.
No, that's one click.
That's right. It's Acer group. Okay, sorry. 1, 2.
Yep. Yeah, and always install
Inside.
in that order.
Yes.
Because now I, you know.
This could be an agenda.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah, this is your deck, so I shouldn't do that.
You should. You can. I do it all. That's constant. Have you ever? The whole stream I've been doing that. Let's go 3, 4.
Okay, sounds good. Click 1 price. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to draw 2 cards and then make my decision. We're going to put Solidarity Badge in play. Let's click 1. Click 2. Let's go here.
What do we? I'm sorry.
Well, yeah. So, well, an Ashen Epilogue, a Steelskin Scarring, and a Paladin Poem.
Great. Going here?
Yep.
There's a Gatekeeper.
Sounds good.
It's gonna fire.
Yep.
So I draw up to 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Sounds fine.
Yep. Any shuffle backs? I assume no, but I'll ask anyway.
I'm going to shuffle 2 back.
Okay, you do have to show them to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Project Vitruvius and an Ichor project. I don't like
Nice.
that the Ichor project, the project is in a different place in the name than all the other projects.
Well, it's a 5/3, so it's different than all the other projects.
Right. Is Project...
Project Vitruvius.
No, but Obokata Project was...
Obokata Protocol.
Protocol, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Is that like a thing? Is that the 5/3s have project
Well,
second?
I think it was a Project Wotan. Maybe I'm misremembering what that card was called.
Like,
Someone
is this
in chat
canon?
correct me. Was it Project Wotan, or am I forgetting something?
I'm
You're
kidding.
fine.
I'm kidding.
Click 3. Let's go here.
Okay.
Access.
You see a cohort.
Yeah, I'll pay 2 to trash.
You will.
Charge my Solidarity Badge. Let's... This is actually a difficult choice. Let's...
Project Wotan is real.
Thank you. And Project Vacheron's a 5/3. Yeah, well, Project Vacheron's an abomination.
Yeah, it's
so.
banned, so it could probably because of the name thing.
Yeah. It was a flavor ban.
They do this all the time in NSG.
Okay, yeah, we'll put down the Paladin.
Good.
All set.
It's a Rashida.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, mandatory, 3 credits.
Yep.
Look at all these cards. I can do so much stuff with this. So many activities. This is like technically a place now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Audrey, 1 virus counter, Audrey, huh?
Yeah.
1, 2. Oh no, hold on. I'm gonna do those last
Yeah.
because I'm used to Asa. I got it. One thing in this deck I'm not sure about is like where to put my pulses, because
On the remotes.
you think so?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. The idea is that you use Pulse to make the Ichor Steel very annoying.
Okay. Maybe in a deep dive deck. How do you feel about putting a pulse here just to keep in wait for the deep dive turn?
Yes. Yeah, that's probably fair. I would worry about that just kind of not doing that much.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So click 1 is install on a new remote, and
Yep.
Asa install this card.
Sounds good.
Nope. That's click 1. Click 2 and 3 are here and here.
Sounds good. Paladin's going to make $1. Put $1 on him. Solidarity Badge is going to draw me a card, and then I'm going to take my clicks. Okay, so that's an interesting choice. I think...
Icho is the one annoying one.
This is difficult here. Click 1. Let's run here.
Tattoo Bola.
Yep, that ends the run. After you pay 2 for
I
it.
should pay 2. Just gonna bounce.
Yep. Okay.
I'm gonna go pay with a click there. That's not how resing works. I ran out of server room at the event.
Click 2 is Botchless, comes in with a counter.
Yep.
Click 3, let's run HQ. My wife made brownies and I'm not even home. This is almost a war.
As long as it's not a more urgent text. You know?
Yes.
Jeff gets a free pass, chat, by the way, for checking his phone at any time it makes a noise. Do I res this? Chat? I don't think I res this. Jeff, did you just see it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
You were looking over there.
Supernut, we're talking homemade 70% dark chocolate brownies.
Ooh,
or actually, I think they're, we use 70% dark plus, actually no, I think we just used the 70% dark, so.
Oh, I don't want to go to 0 for this.
That's why I'm playing this way, is because I don't think you do.
Yeah, all right.
I'll access a card.
What am I talking about? Okay.
I'll botchless that and trash it with Freedom.
Yes. You trash the seamless.
Yes.
That's right. That's the thread I was worried about. I'm like laughing because I'm not holding agendas right now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what am I worried about? And yeah, actually, no, I should worry about HQ. Generally speaking. I
think this is no, this can't be right.
Did Jeff make Neon Static a dessert stream?
I'm gonna run R&D for my last click.
That one I am going to res. And go to
that's
0.
good. That's worth going to 0 for because you can just put the Rashida on the board.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna take the
back
seamless back. Rashida goes back on the board here.
Yep, you do get an Ace trigger there if you'd like it. But you'd have to overwrite your ice, so it's not that good.
Well, I'm in a gatekeeper. You know.
Yeah, you could overwrite the gatekeeper. You don't have the credits to not like that.
I'm gonna put it in a new remote.
Okay.
And put something here, and I'll have to figure out how to have real estate for this on the stream because I can't go off the board.
Yeah, we can do like this maybe.
Yeah, these remotes. Yeah. This will be fun for the viewers. The ones that I have stuff in, I will try. Yeah, there we go. That's good enough. Okay. Drafter. It fired. I have cards in hands now, and you see this one.
Oh yes, I do. That stays.
One for the. Okay. Good. That was your last click, right?
Yeah.
Not before I mandatory draw. Res Rashida. Draw 1, 2, 3. Mandatory draw. 3 credits. Felt fine. Okay. I go 1 ace install. Yeah, 1 ace install.
Okay.
Click for 2.
Sounds good. That's all really bad. Just gonna draw me a card. Okay, that's better.
Much less ticks up.
This feels wrong, but I'm going to moshing, an Audrey, a twinning, and a...
Moshing is a good design because it makes people do this. I don't care if it's really powerful sometimes.
No labor rights.
Ooh. Wow. This is very anarch. Those are rough hits.
Gets me, and of course I get punished. Okay. Yeah, that's actually super annoying. That's what I drew, but maybe I should have played for that. But anyway, that's click 1.
Yeah, having remote management in Ace can be tough.
Yeah. Click 2 is Audrey. Click 3, run HQ.
Yeah. I value this more after I remember that you can trash if you get to have that counter.
Okay.
So it's a drafter.
Yep. I'm going to break the install. You can add a card back to your hand.
Take the cohort.
Okay, I'll access a card at random. That stays. That's a bummer for me. Last click is going to be a Banhar.
Okay. Oh, okay. Banhar, huh?
Yep. Any start of turn triggers?
Mandatory draw. Nope. Nope. Huh. Okay.
That's what I would assume here, is to deny the freedom value.
The res?
The cohort over Rashida.
It was because it was influence.
Okay.
It would be helpful to drop here, but it's more long-term value.
Yeah.
So that was my initial thought.
Yep, that's fine.
This is kind of annoying. So I want to do this to use some. I have some money problems. 1, 2.
Yep, that's what I'm trying to do.
If I click,
is run you around.
Click twice. Yeah, so I click twice for credits. Last click, I will res Tranquility.
Yep.
For 1. And then I'll play a Greasing the Palm for these 3.
Yep.
To go to 5.
Yep.
To install a card on the Trank Grid, gaining 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's it. That felt fine.
Don't feel like Asa installing there?
Oh yeah, I have Asa. Now I have money, and you have a Banhar, so I do. So Asa install for 1.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's put a counter on Botchless. Let's take your Banhar token, put him here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a credit off. Put a credit on Paladin. Click 1, draw. Click 2, leech. Click 3, archives. Click 4, archives, I think.
For 2 leech counters.
Is that right? That seems aggressive. Let's draw, and then last click I'll hit archives for 1 leech counter.
Yep.
And then pass to you.
I think there's no Mavirus in this list, so. Res a cohort.
Okay.
Trash a card from HQ.
Mm-hmm.
It's this one. Draws me a card, gains me 2 credits.
Yep. Then you mandatory draw.
Yep. Thanks. Not exactly where I want to have my cohort. I put it there.
Yes, you did.
I knew it was going to be like a little awkward, but
Yeah, that is the problem with the.
I wanted to get the compounded value of all of these, like greasing, trank cohort.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. It's a tricky one.
I think.
So that is either MCA or Spin Doctor. I guess it could also be Wage Workers. It's probably one of those 3. It could be an agenda, but I don't think it is.
Drew, click 1. I'll draw.
Did you draw click 1?
Yep.
Wow.
I'll draw
Okay.
click 2. Yeah. It's time for me to go to sleep, or was that you?
That's me.
I have the same one.
My phone is desperate. The text was Aaron's automatic. Hey Jeff, it's time to come to bed alarm.
Nice.
So you know.
Oh, that's right. I've heard you talk about that on stream before. I'll install this. Your Audrey doesn't have a counter yet.
That's correct.
So it can't break the gatekeeper as it stands.
Yes.
I will put it here, and I will.
This isn't on Cookbook, right? I guess because it's not on
No
Simul
Cookbook.
chips, so that makes sense.
That's right. No ASO install.
Yep. Okay. Paladin's credit. Banhar. I think Banhar can go here.
Sure.
Let's click 1 on HQ. Let's spend 2 Botchless counters.
Sure. You have 1, 2.
leech.
Travesty of dropping cards. It's an agenda. Bum, bum, bum.
Hey. So that's click 1. Click 2, let's run archives. I'll gain a leech counter and then go to access.
Pulse.
Sounds good. Click 3. Let's go here and take 2 net. Oh, I missed the paladin gets a credit trigger.
Yes. That one and that one.
I gain 2. And then, sorry, which one? Okay. Banhar.
Good hits for you.
Good hits for me. I will continue and go to access. I will freedom, trash that, gain
Pretty
an
good.
Andre.
Pretty good.
And then for my last click,
Solidarity Badge too.
oh, thank you. I will install a daily cast, paying 1 real credit.
Shut up. Man, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the like the thing that I think you probably should have been doing a bit more in the ob game is just poking at me.
Yeah, I had Anarch card.
Every
hang-ups.
card seems good, so you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I can't give these up.
I
But
had
it's
hang-ups,
like,
yeah.
yeah. No, I mean, like,
Also, like after flatlining on that first game, I was kind of like,
That's fair,
I
that's
don't
fair,
want
that's
to do
fair,
that
that's fair.
twice on stream.
that's fair. That's fair.
That's for you. Mandatory. Do I cohort first?
Yes, you could do cohort first if you're going to.
Yeah. I know I do. Do I? Oh God.
I'm not going to look at the stream to give you advice, but
It's this is the like these two, but I feel like I need them both. I will keep them. I'm not gonna cohort, which is sad. Because it's taking up my trank spot.
just overwrite it then.
I will, but
Yeah.
I did it. I put it there. It could be ticking along and being more annoying.
Yeah.
Ah, gosh. No, all right, I'll keep it. I'm gonna try draw. That's really hard. Shut up, Judge, because I told him to shut up. Sorry. It's not the nicest thing to say. I don't encourage I actually make sure my kids don't say it, but I felt like it was warranted here. Okay. Money. All right, I'm gonna overwrite the cohort.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to install a card on that. I'm going to gain 2 credits.
Yep. Would you like the ASA install?
No. I'm going to draw a card. Seems wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
Okay. I'm going to get 2 from daily cast.
Oh, wait. I installed. I drew install. Okay, great.
Yep.
Sorry.
1 for solidarity badge.
Watchless.
Where is that? 1 on paladin. I need to, and 1 on botchless. I need to decide where this Banhar is going. I think here is
Yeah,
alright.
seems like a good spot. Oh, I already recognize a play pattern mistake. How I should have done things.
1 is draw a card. That's probably good enough to rip. 2 is a price. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty damn incredible. Actually, I should take my draw first.
Yeah, draw your steel skins, right?
Yeah. And then we'll still put the crew down.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that makes this. Let's just get this down because I have so little recurring value here. And then last click, I'm just gonna go and check this remote. And this is effectively already tapped. So.
Jeez. I'm thinking
Yep.
there's so little value on this card right now. It's terrible. I can't res this.
Okay, I'll access. Yeah, I will pay 1 leech counter to get an Andre counter.
Trash an MCA. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I bet you can guess what this says at this point, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the pulse, I would guess.
Yeah,
But
yeah, it's a pulse. It's so bad.
Yeah.
That's a terrible res right there. Last click, no credits. You don't lose a credit. You don't lose a click. You can.
I would
can
lose
leech
2 cards from hand because it was
Yeah, you can leech Audrey 1
That's
counter.
true. Yeah, that's true too.
It's like
Yeah. And that
To
gets me a
defend-
solidarity badge as well.
if it would keep you out, I would do it. But
Yeah.
Okay. My ploy worked. No, I don't know.
Yeah, you distracted me. I ran the non-essential remote, so seamless advance, score a Vitruvius with a counter. Mm-hmm. Vitruvius counters are very, very good. in this
They're
matchup.
super good. I have found that to be absolutely true. So it's going to be seamless advance. Seamless advance.
Nice,
Score
nice.
Vitruvius with a counter.
And that costs you a total of 3 cards.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Great. Yeah. See, where's this? That's going to go live over here.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good. Solidarity badge is going to draw me a card. Daily cast is going to get me 2 credits. Paladin is going to get me a credit.
Score 2.
This is going to go back up.
Botulus.
Botulus is going to go up.
It's one of these decks.
Yeah, this is one of the...
Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes. Okay, where is this Banhart going? I think Banhart's actually going nowhere this turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's correct. This is the timing of this turn sequence is just a touch awkward, but I think it's okay. So click 1, I'm going to take a credit. Click 2, I'm going to install a consume.
Okay.
Click 3, I'm going to run R&D. Oh, I did this wrong. Oh, that's annoying. That's fine, actually. I'll just ditch a Banhar break.
Okay.
No, wait,
You don't
hold
want
on. No,
leech counters?
hold on.
You can't.
I'm going to leech tag
Okay.
break.
Okay.
So I'm going to float a tag here, or I'm going to have a tag here.
Yep.
Consume gets a counter. Solidarity badge gets a counter. Then I will gain a leech counter and access with the drafter in the bin.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'll take my single. Yeah, I will pay 2 leeches and an Audrey, which then gets an Audrey and a consume to trash that.
Solidarity
Only once per turn.
Oh, it's the first time.
Yep.
Drafter.
And I have tags.
2 drafters trashed.
Yep. Feels not bad. Oh, you know what? Sorry. Instead of using the counters on leech, I'm going to use the counters on... no.
Really?
No. I'll go...
You can open R&D.
Yeah, I'll go back into R&D again.
Okay.
And access. And that can stay.
Okay. Great. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. Do I care about any of these things? Not yet.
Yeah, we're supposed to run archives once there, I think, and then not have to float the tag, but it was going to be...
Okay, so... mandatory draw,
Yep.
first of all. Let's trash Benhar.
Okay.
At least buy myself a turn with that. Wage Workers is totally shut off now. I should have just gone like install.
Res Wage Workers
Wage Workers trash.
Yeah, that's fine. We can roll that back.
I think
You
I
have
do
gained
that.
information.
I do, yeah, so I'm going to res this.
Yep.
Install. Install. So 1, 2.
Yeah, you need to do a third
Ace,
install.
yeah.
Or, yeah, you could ASA, or you could also... I guess you don't have to, but yeah.
Install. Last
Trash.
one. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I can put one thing in a place that matters.
Yeah, you could give yourself 2 credits here,
Yeah.
which seems pretty important, honestly.
Yeah. I'll do that instead to get 2.
Sounds good. Cast is going to drip for 2. Paladin's going to drip for 1. Solidarity badge is going to draw me a card.
Botulus.
And Botulus goes to 3. I don't have a Banhar anymore, so that's 1 fewer triggers to track.
Phew. I did it for you.
I appreciate it. Okay. And I have 4 clicks. Click 1. Let's go HQ. Break.
I have yet to take a click away from you in all of these jukebox deck. It's just like very straightforward Ace of stuff so far.
Yep.
Yep. Enjoy.
All right. Would you like to res?
I do want to res. You stole 3. I'll res a Brawn.
Okay.
I may have been wrong.
Click 2. I'll run here.
It's too late now. You have not used your freedom yet.
Not use my freedom yet.
No cruise.
No cruise. Yeah, I'm ditching 2 cards from hand. I'm only just barely getting through the Brawn here. So almost anything will stop me.
Yeah, yeah. Your Audrey is only gonna
It literally
get through
only
the Brawn.
deals with the Brawn.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a Gatekeeper.
Sounds good. Let's see. Do I even want to break this Gatekeeper, or do I just want to let it fire? Yeah, this can fire.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Any shuffles?
2 clicks left?
2 clicks left.
Nah.
Okay. Let's go to R&D.
Let me just check. Good.
All access. Oh, yes, thank you.
Did you get Leech? That's Central. It was Central's line. Okay.
That is a virus.
Whoa! I didn't even know this was in this deck.
I didn't
even know that was in this deck. There's
yes.
the words.
I did actually miss the Leech on the HQ run.
It was, okay.
Yeah, but that's fine. Last click. Go back into HQ.
You get one on the consume.
I get one on both
and
Audrey. Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's purge
trash.
and then I pay the trash.
Right. It's I trash when it's installed. That's
Yes.
right. Okay. Sorry. So no res again.
Yep. So this
Leech.
goes to 1. That stays, and we will continue.
Okay. And for a draw. Oh boy, I'm in a bad spot. I'm in danger. Okay. I am going to trash this.
Okay.
To install this to gain 2.
You may want to click for 3 and then do that install, depending on what your turn looks like.
Yeah, it depends. It does, doesn't it? That's maybe better. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. Install on the last click. Get 2 more.
Yeah.
On 7 now instead.
Yep.
Okay.
Gonna draw a card off a Solidarity Badge. Daily cast ticks down. Paladin goes up to 3.
Botulus.
Botulus gets a counter as well. Thank you.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Is this even that? Where is it installing here? Not yet, anyway. Click 1 is run R&D.
Four credits.
Yep. 1 Audrey counter.
Oh, that sucks. This is what's here, chat. Oh, boy. No res.
Access. I will pay 1 to trash a flop.
That would be so good.
Let's see.
That would have presented me with a very difficult choice, though.
2 is Keiko for 3, but actually comes down for 2.
So, I know this, but quick, tell chat why that is. This is a thing that surprised me after like quite a while of playing the game. I haven't played Keiko.
Yeah.
But last, I don't know, 6 or 8 months ago, I played Keiko for the first time, and I was like, it does what?
Yeah, cards see themselves become installed.
So Keiko's text says that the first time you Do you install a companion?
Or spend credits from an installed companion, gain 1.
Right.
So I spent 3, but because Keiko sees itself...
And Keiko's a companion.
Yes. And Keiko is a console companion. It counts and generates me a credit.
That is the most counterintuitive little thing for me.
Yeah.
That it's like... the card text is active now, like, as it's going flying down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a Vitruvius counter. That's true.
I'm going to install a daily casts with 3 Paladin credits. I don't get a Keiko credit, which is a bummer. And then we will install Banhar for my last click. And that's you.
I was planning on using the Vitruvius counter for something different, but I think maybe this makes more sense to go mandatory draw, advance, score here. 1, 2, 3.
It just moves the counter, so I wouldn't even use the Vitruvius. Oh, you could
Get
advance, and then
use
Vitruvius
this,
seamless, and that turns into...
Play that fully out.
Oh, okay, that works too. I was thinking you could do that. If you use a seamless there, you turn 1 Vitruvius counter into 2 Vitruvius counters, and next turn you can fully op and then still have a seamless threatening.
But I could lose before then.
You could. Yeah, it's up to you.
It's true. Yeah, so I was going to chain Vitruvius's, but I think I like this better.
Yeah,
because then I can res this.
I think gaining 8 credits is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would not say no to gaining 8 credits here.
I'm going to gain 8.
Yeah.
I don't, yeah.
Let's draw a card off a Solidarity Badge. Let's put a credit on Paladin Poemu. Counter on Botulus, thank you. And Banhar needs to go somewhere.
It's Banhar, he's back.
It's Banhar. It is Banhar back. Let's put Banhar on R&D here. Let's click 1, run R&D.
Yeah. So it's a Mick.
Okay. I'm going to take 3 points of damage.
Okay. I like that. That one.
All right. I'm going to use Buffer Drive. Put that on the bottom of my stack.
Yeah. Top one.
Devil Charm.
That one.
Botulus. And then I'll see the top card after Leech hits counter.
Did I lose?
No.
You trash it?
I forgot to take my 2 credits off the daily cast, so I will use those to trash it.
It's cohort.
That puts a counter here.
1, 2, 3.
A counter here. And a counter there.
Not that one.
Let's see. Let's run HQ. I'll spend 2 Botulus counters. Whoop.
Good
And
catch.
get a Leech. And access 1. Let's access this one. And I think I will Leech that. Is it Leech? Actually, no. I think it's Consume.
Yeah.
Spend 3 Consume counters to get 1 Consume. And
Who needs money? Yeah, it's 2 for... Yeah, that's fine.
I'm like, I don't need that much money here. Then I'm going to click to draw. Oh, that's very interesting. That's very, very interesting. I used Freedom to trash that, so that doesn't help me as much as I would like. I'm gonna, oh no. And then I'm gonna click to draw and hope that you don't have an Audacity line that wins here. So I could, instead of hoping, I could make a proactive play.
I did pay 1 credit for the fully up, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, you didn't.
No, I
pay
didn't.
1. Yeah.
I thought
you
about
just
doing
took the
it.
8. Yeah. Oh, and you're on 4, not 2. You're on 4 agenda points.
That's right.
Do I run through this gatekeeper here, or do I draw a card? I'm going to draw a card, and I might get punished for it, but that's my turn.
David, the only resources worth trashing are the Banhar, and it just came back. So I was
was
planning to trash it again.
Yeah, you had to score you wanted to score the Vitruvius there, which I think was correct.
The daily cast and the Poemo don't matter.
Yeah.
To me.
Yep. I'm going to just make some change here. And it's your turn.
Yeah. Mandatory draw. Oh, poop. I had a powers that be here I forgot to use last turn. That was also part of the line.
I don't know if you had the... No, you probably did have the
I did have
for it.
Yeah. I should have. Yeah, because I hadn't res this Mick yet. So I had that was 8. So I had 2.
Yeah.
I had the money to do it.
Yeah.
I just didn't do it.
Yeah, and that does make a difference in how I have to play.
Makes a big
I
difference.
think I can get into any of your servers this turn.
Yep.
I guess maybe no. If you put the Rashida there, it becomes annoying for me to get to. That's for sure.
All right, so mandatory draw. Oh boy. Click for 3. Install here for 2.
Okay. End of your turn. I'm going to pitch a Steelskin Scarring to draw 2.
I didn't trash the Bonhar.
Do you want to?
I heavily wanted to.
Okay, we can wind that back.
Click for 3, trash the Bonhar.
Okay.
So effectively, click for 1 credit.
Okay, sounds good. I'm still going to pitch the Sealskin to Audrey, buffer drive, and then go back up.
Yeah.
Paladin gets $1. Daily cast strips for 2. This might actually be a turn where I use the Solidarity Badge to remove the tag. Who could imagine? Who could know what might be coming here? Could be anything.
Could be.
Could be anything. And yes, thank you.
I just put it on there.
Yep. Okay. That
I should have looked at this. Is that all 3 Bonhar or no?
I think so.
Yeah.
No, you're all good. You're all good. Click 1, draw a card. Click 2, install a Jeffuaceiras crew. Click 3, let's run HQ. I'm going to pitch a strike fund to Audrey, giving myself 2 credits. Then I'm going to use 3 counters on Leech to bring its strength to 0. Then I'm going to crew it for 2 credits. Blow it up, getting a token here, and then the run will be successful here, and Solidarity Badge also gets a trigger. And then, wait, did I give myself an Audrey counter? No, it was at 5 at the start of my turn.
Chat?
I believe. I think it was. But maybe I took it.
I think maybe it was at 4, but I can't really remember.
I thought it was at 5.
Yeah.
Chat can correct me in a second. We'll sort it out.
Yeah.
And I'll access this.
Good game.
Good game. Oh, it was at 4. Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was at 4. So, right, liminal there. I had jammed a spin.
Oh, actually, you know what?
Well, you know
This is not a good game. I don't have 2 credits.
Oh, that's true. Nice.
So I can't trash that.
Okay.
I am going to go back into HQ anyway for the last, because that was going to be my line regardless.
Yeah, try and find the other one.
Try and just do some disruption.
Yeah. Yeah, this is important. You have to leave it up to that.
Yeah, that probably will go. So let's spend. Two. And then this goes to 5. For real this time, this goes to 1. And then I'll pass over to you.
Yeah. Enter a draw. That's tricky. Card, you have 2 in hand.
2 in hand.
So that represents 6 strength.
It sure does.
And you can break a whole bunch of stuff. So you get through your Brawn, the Gatekeepers. This is wide open for two cards.
Yeah.
Dang, yo. So I could go Purge.
Wage Workers does not give a click after Purge because it is not 3
it's not
actions.
3. It's 3 at once.
Yeah. It is FFG's wording of Wage Worker of Jeeves, Small Bioroids, that allows that action. Oh, you know what? Sorry. That's...
Yeah.
Oh, no, I did put the strike fund at the bottom of the deck. Fantastic. I'm not totally losing my ability to play this deck.
Let's do 1.
Yep.
No ace install, obviously. Not obviously, just no ace install. 2.
Yep.
3 for 2 credits.
Yep.
Click back off of Wage Workers. Res and MCA for 1.
Okay.
Click it.
Sounds good. So that was install on HQ, install
1,
behind
2,
that remote.
3.
Yeah.
Wage workers, click it.
Okay, sounds good.
So you have 3. Yeah. You got
Yep. 2 daily casts, 1 on Paladin, 1 off a Solidarity Badge. Okay. Click 1 is here.
Mm-hmm. Res a pulse.
Okay, I lose a click. I will pitch a Keiko, spend an Audrey counter, and I'll go to access.
Res a spin doctor.
Yep.
Draw 2. And then pop it.
Sounds good.
What do I want to put back? Probably a fully op. And probably another. Oh, that's okay. There's only one fully up on there. Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah. You don't have Amakula, so I'll put Amavirus back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. I don't know that I love that, but because now I can run archives to get leech counters.
Oh, that's right. That was the other
But
forcing function.
having them a virus is good. So.
Yeah, it depends on if I'm going to purge, right?
Yeah.
If I'm going to purge, then the Mavirus is great there. That's hard. I'm not in a big rush because I don't think we're going to get to a third game unless you really want to stay late.
Probably not, yeah.
So, like, we have time to sort of think this one out properly. It's 9:51. Maybe I should be in more of a rush. Let's put back a greasing instead of the Mavirus. I think that seems fine.
Yeah. Now you're allowed to purge.
Yeah.
Last click, as much as I want to run HQ, I think there's a Nuka. And I think, I'm trying to remember if... Do you mind if I look at my deck quickly to decide if I want to have the Paladin eat itself?
Go. Yeah.
These are the 2 cards that are... Oh, no, I put... These 3 were all put at the bottom. That's why I'm putting them aside. Okay, yeah. I'm going to have Paladin die. Because it just doesn't provide that much.
Buffer drive.
With buffer drive, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a good way of preserving that, because you know what they are. It's not any information gained.
Yeah.
Third game, please. Yeah.
I have an hour drive from home, unfortunately.
It's quite a hike. It's
so
very happy that we got the stream in tonight and that you came up, Jeff.
Yeah. And I'll say thanks to Aaron.
Yeah, me too. I know how that works. But so. A third game can be tough. Even when Nick down the street, if you get into a real think, and this has been a great game. Yeah. I've been having a great time with this one.
Yeah, this has been a fun one.
And we did. I know we had 3 games.
Yeah.
I died once real fast.
Yeah. This is the third game.
Jeff pitched twinning in like turn 1.
Yeah, this game is not... You don't need twinning to win this matchup, I think. You can sometimes need twinning to win this matchup, but the way this game started, I don't... I think I made the right calculation, even if I end up losing here.
That was your last one?
That was my last click, was to install Nuka.
Okay. Mandatory draw.
Yep.
Have a good think before you mandatory draw. That way you might forget it.
Judge?
Yeah. This is tricky. I'm sure there's a line here that I see that's like that I'm not seeing that's...
I don't know there's an easy line here. Like, this is a scrappy ass game. Mm-hmm. You're on 3 credits and the MCA ticking behind a nominally but not super well defended remote. Like, it's very tricky.
I want to install, but the MCA is great there. So
yeah,
I'm gonna click for 3 and then click this.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna have a 3-click turn.
I'm not.
Daily cast is gonna tick, and that's gonna be it. Click 1. I'm gonna use Nuka. Draw 3.
Changeling, yeah, I got there. Hooray! I mean, yeah, there's stuff with these. I don't know. Didn't seem right. I have a long-term plan.
HQ for click 2 of 3.
Resin ablative.
Sounds good.
Out of HQ or archives, you say?
Sure say it.
You have 1 click left.
Got 1 click left.
And you are going to break this
Yep.
super easily.
You could put the virus down. Out.
That's true. That's pretty slick, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put the virus down. I have to pay 3 to res it.
Yep.
That seems worth it.
Wait, actually, can you res in this window? Yes, you can. Yeah.
Because it's
the red
iRes.
window. Yep.
That, right?
Yep.
So yeah, I'll purge.
Yep, sounds good. The virus goes back into archives.
That's true. Back where it needs to be. Oh, I could ace install technically after
Yes,
that.
you could.
Not quite to.
All right. Last click is going to be a crew. Pass to you.
Okay. Mandatory draw.
Oh, install in the Shrink server for 2 extra credits.
On this?
Yep.
No, I want that MCA there.
This is an upgrade.
Oh, sick. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Listen, hey, it's not late. I drew the best card. I'm going to pay the 1. And I think... I draw? This is... Yeah. I will draw 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then draw 2 again.
Yep.
Shoot. And then draw 2 again. So it's 1, 2, 3. I have 1 more.
Yep.
I mean, like in for a penny, in for a pound, right? I don't know.
Okay. Sure.
What is this deck? Ha! I don't have it up. I keep looking over there like
It's
at the
3
deck list.
fully ops. 1 audacity.
I mean, so I just killed myself there trying to. I'm trying to find a spin doctor.
Oh yeah, it's got 3 spins.
Sure should, huh? Guess how many of these 4 cards are spin doctors? Exactly half.
Chat saying you had how many? You started the turn with 2 credits.
I started turn with 3.
3.
I paid 1 for the fill out.
Yeah, chat thinks you had lethal in hand, and I think chat's right. Do you have audacity in hand?
I do.
Before all those draws. So
click this once.
you click
yeah,
this,
yeah,
pop it,
I'm
install
sorry.
triple advance audacity. That's the game.
Yeah,
yep.
sorry.
Well played. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
if I do actually do the line like I'm supposed to. So
Yep.
my long-term plan was use MCA to score IKWA.
yeah. So it's
and
just
then
that you can do it this turn.
I got fixated on finding the spin because I had another IKWA plus a luminal in hand, and I drew the full op, and I was like, ooh, shiny.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
find a spin here, and then still have time to click this, and then next turn I can just score this directly out of hand. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I didn't earn that win, but
Yeah, that being an ablative actually kills me. Like if I think that's ablative, I think I have to. Wait, did I have the crew down? Did I No, I
you
didn't.
did not.
So if I install the crew first, I at least get a
It
chance.
was your last click.
Yeah,
No, the Nuka.
it was.
Was it?
Because
No, the Nuka was the previous turn, and then
I clicked Nuka, then ran, then install crew.
Mm-hmm.
If I instead go Nuka, install crew, run HQ, I at least get the chance of the single at the luminal in
true.
hand.
Yeah, it was aluminum.
And
Yeah, I was
then
gonna say
win
if
the
you
game.
trash that, you can't get the IKWA.
I can't get the
but
echo
you don't
anyway,
need it.
but like, yeah, I just need to find an agenda.
Right.
But
Oh yeah, sure. I guess I'll technically score 3. Jeff not running the MCA, knowing there was an IKWA and a wage is really weird. I mean, weird is kind of harsh. Different line, right? I was not putting a ton of agendas out.
So the reason I mean that's a mana garb in the remote, so I actually
Yes.
can't touch this remote
It
right
is.
now.
It is a managram.
Because I started my turn with 1 card in hand. So if I then go to Nuka to get to 4 cards in hand,
Got that. Yep.
I just have 2 clicks remaining. So I make the click to run, and I don't have the credits to play for the mana garb or the clicks.
Yeah. It's
So-
it's taxing. That's why I put the MCA there.
Yeah. And like going after the wage workers is, I think, even worse because I'm just giving Eric credits. And I didn't have any tokens to go, or I guess I did have the Audrey tokens at the time, but I don't feel like that was worth it.
This was cool. This was a good game. I mean,
I don't know.
I think that obviously in person here you win because you told me a few different lines of like, here's how you don't lose here. The putting the virus on the board is a good trick.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe I was supposed to go and deal with the wage workers. I didn't feel like it was.
You got a
ever
lot of value out of it.
You got, I think, 3 or 4 triggers off of it.
At least 4.
Um,
I definitely clicked for 3 twice on it. I did a triple install once at least, if not twice. There was like a couple of...
Yeah, I think,
at
probably
least
4 triggers plus the turn that you win, though I don't think it's actually... Do you actually even need it on the turn you win? I guess you do, because it's you spend 2, you get +4,
No,
so you have... Yeah, you didn't even need it that turn.
You don't use it.
Yeah, because it was...
It's click MCA.
So you're down... Yeah, hold on. Let's just... This is the way I'm going to do this, because it's... Okay.
3.
So we click MCA, we click MCA again, and then gain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We install advance Audacity. So yeah, it was irrelevant.
And
to
I
that
had 3
turn.
credits. Yeah.
Yeah, it was completely irrelevant.
That's a lot of clicks.
Yeah, it's a lot of clicks.
And then the next turn, you only have 3.
Yeah.
The next turn that never comes. What else? Is that it? I mean, that's it for the stream for me. But closing thoughts. Goodbye, Freedom. You will be missed.
Yeah, yep. This is
It's
a neat
a lot
list.
of fun.
It's a very neat list. It's interesting. Yeah.
Skill intensive. There's some choices. There's a fair amount of choices of what that could be, right? Like how you can shape that, like you said.
Yeah.
A 3rd Devil Charm. Other things that we talked about throughout the stream.
Yeah,
I'm not going to enumerate here. Right
Yeah, I would probably play the 2nd Labor Rates over the Ashen entirely. I would be very interested. Like, to me, if I have a cookbook simul chip, my ability to be aggressive in that end board state is much higher.
Yeah. Jacked up to 11.
Yeah.
Thanks, Meteor. Everyone has fun with HPs on the table. I agree. I think the HPs
are
are
some good games.
a lot of fun.
Yeah. Bummed to not get to not win, but that's how it goes sometimes.
No, you instructed the win at me instead. Well, we have to get this man home. Before we do that, we want to thank our patrons. We are 30 strong now, which is pretty incredible for us here at Neon Static. We had a fair amount of new folks joining the Patreon recently. A lot of names adding to that bottom right corner there as they come on. This is an ordered list, by the way, in case I never mentioned that. Not Again was our first patron, and then it goes down to our most recent. So thanks for coming up, Jeff. Really appreciate you making the trek, and thank Aaron for allowing you out to play. And good luck with the upcoming adventure.
Yeah, I'm excited, but it's going to be something else.
Yes, it will. It's something awesome. It's awesome. It's terrible. It's wonderful. It's all those things. Okay. I'm gonna just vamp here for a second while I try and find my end the stream button, which has gone hiding behind many windows. Oh my goodness. Well, you get an extra couple minutes here.
Yeah. You just get us vamping. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. It's always whenever I come up here, I'm like, oh man, I wish I had the space in my apartment to do this kind of setup. It's such a nice thing to come into.
There's the stream. I found the stream. Okay. All right. Bye, everyone. Have a good night.